You probably think trauma means something big happened to you. Abuse, an accident, something dramatic enough to earn the word. But most of the people quietly struggling right now didn't survive one big event. They survived 1,000 small ones, and their body has been keeping score this whole time, whether they noticed or not. Here are 3 signs it's still running the show. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what those 3 signs look like in everyday life. Not textbook symptoms, but the quiet, easy-to-miss patterns that show up in how you work, love, and rest. And more importantly, what to actually do once you recognize them. Let's clear something up first, because this is where most people get stuck before they even start healing. Trauma isn't about the size of the event. It's about what your nervous system did with it. A single, overwhelming moment can leave a mark, but so can years of smaller moments. A household where love felt conditional, a childhood where you had to read a parent's mood before you could relax, a relationship where you learned that needing something made you a burden. None of these might sound severe enough to count. And that's exactly the trap. Because when trauma doesn't look dramatic, we don't treat it like trauma. We treat it like personality. I'm just sensitive. I'm just a perfectionist. I just don't do well with conflict. These explanations feel true, but often they're not personality at all. They're adaptations, things your nervous system learned to do to keep you safe, back when safety wasn't guaranteed. The technical term for this, if you want it, is developmental or relational trauma, different from the single incident kind, but no less real in how it shapes a nervous system. And here's the part that matters most for what we're covering today. Your body doesn't file these memories the way your mind does. Your mind can forget the specific day. Your body keeps the pattern running anyway, quietly in the background, for years, sometimes decades. So here are the 3 signs, not the dramatic ones you'd expect, but the quiet ones that hide in plain sight. Sign number 1, you feel guilty resting, not tired, guilty. If stopping, even for 10 minutes, triggers a wave of anxiety or a voice telling you that you should be doing something, that's not laziness catching up with you. That's a nervous system that learned, somewhere along the way, that stillness wasn't safe, that value had to be earned constantly, or love and safety could disappear. Sign number 2, conflict makes you disappear, not disagree. Some people, when there's tension, raise their voice. Others do something quieter and just as telling. They go silent. They agree just to end the discomfort. They can't locate their own opinion in the moment, even when they know it later. This isn't being easygoing. Often it's a nervous system still running an old survival strategy. If I don't take up space right now, this will pass more safely. Sign number 3, you feel closest to people who are slightly unpredictable. If calm, consistent relationships sometimes feel boring, even suspicious, while unpredictable ones feel like chemistry, that's worth paying attention to. A nervous system raised on inconsistency often mistakes familiarity for attraction. Chaos can feel like home, simply because it's what home once was. Notice something about all 3. None of them look like trauma from the outside. They look like a personality, quiet, easygoing, intense, whatever label fits. That's exactly why they're so easy to carry for years without ever naming them. If you recognized yourself in even one of these, I want to be clear about something. This isn't a diagnosis, and it isn't a life sentence. These are patterns, and patterns, unlike events, can be retrained. You don't retrain a nervous system by thinking your way out of it. We've talked about this before. You retrain it through small, repeated felt experiences of safety, matched to each pattern. For the guilt around resting, start absurdly small. not a full rest day. 60 seconds of doing nothing on purpose while noticing the discomfort without obeying it. You're not trying to feel good yet. You're just teaching your body that stillness didn't lead to danger this time. Repetition is what changes the wiring, not intensity. For disappearing during conflict, practice staying present in low-stakes disagreements first, not big confrontations, small ones. Correcting an order at a coffee shop, saying, "Actually, I'd prefer this," about something minor. Each tiny moment where you stay visible and nothing bad happens is evidence your nervous system slowly starts to trust. For mistaking chaos for chemistry, this one takes the longest, and it starts with noticing, not acting. Simply observe, without judgment, when calm feels boring and unpredictability feels exciting. You don't need to fix your taste overnight. You need to interrupt the automatic story that calm equals disinterest. Because right now, your body may be reading peace as a warning sign instead of what it actually is: safety. None of this happens in one video, 1 week, or even 1 month. But every single one of these small moments is a vote for a different nervous system, one that finally believes it's allowed to feel safe. Before you go, pick just one of the 3 signs, the one that hit closest to home, not to fix it today, just to name it, quietly, to yourself. This is a pattern, not who I am. That single sentence, repeated enough times, is often where healing actually begins. Not in some dramatic breakthrough, but in 1,000 small moments of finally being honest about what your body has been carrying. This channel is for people quietly rebuilding their foundation, one honest pattern at a time. If this found you at the right moment, stay a while. I'll see you in the next one.